Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome to the Kittyverse. For those of you who have known me since my tutorial writing days in Sims 1 and Sims 2, you will be happy to know that I have brought back Miss Violet Kitty. She is of course named after my now deceased cat, Violet, who was a lilac point Siamese. Okay, so that's where that comes from. Okay, so let's real quickly recap. Now in Sims 1, Violet was made as an adult because there's only 3 life states, baby, child, and adults, and they are immortal unless they die accidentally, but they don't die of old age. And so she was made as an adult since there's no time limit, and she accomplished quite a lot. She threw a bunch of great parties. She had great dates. She had great vacations. She had 4 great children. They were superstars. They became magical. Everything was awesome. Then in Sims 2, we started Violet's parents, Iris and Edward, and Violet was born in game. And so she and Jake, her husband, grew up together, and they ultimately did everything that was possible. They went on vacations, they became magical, and it wasn't always Violet at this point. Sometimes it was one of her kids, it was adopted sister, it was a cousin. So it became much more of a thing. So this is the Kittyverse. This is all about the kitties, this particular save. And we're starting with Violet. Violet is a teenager. Her backstory is that Iris and Edward died in a horrible kitchen fire. Violet was sent to a group home where she was very miserable, so she ran away to the town of Moonwood Mills, found a little plot of land, and is determined to make a life of her own. I chose to start with Werewolves because this is the first pack that was added after I got the game. Well, there was the wedding pack, but we know what a failure that was. So we're just going to leave that right there. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. So, but the Werewolves pack is very good. It's great gameplay. It's a great start. Eventually, one of the kitties will touch all of the game packs and expansion packs that I have. So let's get on with the show. First things first. Violet is in the painter extraordinaire, and as her personality, I decided to make her loves outdoors. She is a vegetarian and she's a muser. I saw a video and it made a lot of sense to me that the Sims will be more interesting if you give them something that's either a flaw or makes it a little more difficult to play them. And I ultimately want for her to be a werewolf, so I thought vegetarian made a heck of a lot of sense. So we'll see how this works. Like I said, she is in high school. She is alone, so the first thing she has to do is work on her homework. And she also has to get some money because she hasn't got a simoleon to her name. So let's head on to the library. So Violet is not actually aware of Moonwood Mills. She's not aware of what's in store for her. Although the people of Moonwood Mills are actually pretty transparent about the concept of werewolves. So I'm sure she's going to be finding out about them relatively soon. However, now that she has met Mr. Wolfgang, whatever his last name is, I can't remember, we should just go ahead and take a photo with him, Wolfgang Wilder. Because this serves 2 purposes. Number 1, it gets her friendship, because it's always good to have a friend. And number 2, it gets her money. It's a great way to build some quick cash. And so we'll do that a few times while, ooh, hold it. What's up here? Dirk Dreamer wants to say hello, or she wants to say hello to Dirk Dreamer. Let's do this. Hey, how are you? Is he going to respond since she did this autonomously? Oh, nope, she's embarrassed. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. So after visiting the library, we decided to have a Goldilocks moment at the Volkov's house. She's taking advantage of their bookcase and reading a book on werewolves. Now, I'm not having her do the werewolf thing, but I'm just kind of having her get a little bit prepared. It's raising her fun and she needs to do it eventually anyway, so let's just do a werewolf book. Yeah, why not? And we're waiting for them to get home because they're not here. So again, Goldilocks. She actually took a nap. She used the toilet. And there we'll probably go ahead and have a meal. So hanging out at the Volkov's house didn't work for her to meet him, so she just decided that she would go ahead and form a club. Now, the only Volkov that I could meet so far was Christopher. We will meet all of them throughout the course of this, of course. And she had enough money to... Oh, are you having issues? I don't know what your issues are, but let's go ahead and delete some of these. Get you... some money, because I'm not doing a true rags to riches. I guess there's like specific rules, but I started with no money, and let's see what happens next. Bought the attic box because she can afford it. Platform doesn't cost any money, so it counts as a tiny home now. Let's get some decorations going here. Go ahead, Violet. We're going to see how often I accidentally call her Rhea instead. All right. This is the cheapest or the easiest way to get money without skills. And in the meantime, they're just making nice and earning points. Okay, so she had a full day or all night with the club. She's a little upset. Actually, she's a lot upset. But she's mortified. She's had a terrible day at school. But at least she went. And now she's just got to... Oh, poor thing. We've got issues. Why don't we invite people over? Because we're really close to getting this the way it should be. Oh, drama queen. Yeah, why don't you do that? Like, crawl into your bed and cry. Yep, that's a great idea. But Wolfgang is here, and he's in better shape than he was when he left. You can do some of that. You're stinky as all... Oh, emotional control. Yay. One of the reasons I wanted to start her actually as a teen was because I want her to get her emotional control and her responsibility, which you can't really work on those once they're out of teen. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, and she finished her first milestone. Good girl, Violet. I almost called her Rhea again. Yep. Okay, that is awful sounding. Okay, well, why don't you... we will buy a club perk. It won't take care of everything, but it'll go a long way towards making you feel human again. Rally the troops. Yes, Queen, you got this. All right, go for it. Go rally the troops. Okay, yay. All right. She does need fun and hygiene, and we'll get that taken care of. And I'm going to just check in a little bit during the course of her teen years because this is not the focus of this video. And I hadn't actually planned it through or hadn't thought it through before I was placing her in the world. But his name is Jacob, and the love of her life is Jake. And honestly, that's close enough. So I'm thinking this is the man she gonna marry. It took me a couple days to finagle meeting him, but I did finally do it. So that's her boyfriend. Not yet, but he will be. And she's making the proposition. You want to be my boyfriend? And he's thinking it's a pretty great idea. It sounds like a match made in Moonwood. So she's doing pretty well right now. She's pretty grungy, but she's got full responsibility and some pretty good emotional control. Plus it's a full moon, so let's go harvest that moon petal. Yep. Okay, good job. And we're going to see if we can find loonfisk, or loonfish. Whatever it is. Yeah, I had her practicing some fishing. We'll see if we can find one. So Violet has finished her painter extraordinaire, and as such, and between that and the fact that she has maximized her emotional control right there, it's time for her to ask for the cursed bite. And also, let's just take a moment to appreciate that Wolfgang lost a lot of weight. Go ask him for the bite, Violet. Ask him for the cursed bite. The cursed bite from somebody when you ask for it isn't nearly as bad as getting werebees from Greg. Ask for the cursed bite. Hey, can you bite me? Can you bite me? Okay, I'm going to become a werewolf first. And there we go. Okay. Arrgh. Okay. And she's feeling confident. But it does hurt. Okay, that's fine. Now do a little yoga. That's a great idea. And she's in good shape financially. She's got to go to school soon. And it's a great day. Oh, and she ages up tomorrow. And here we go. She had a bad day at school. And she's transforming, and off she goes. Hi, how are you? And let's see if I can actually, okay. And now she's going to take a selfie. That's great. Just howl a few times. We're going to go ahead and just take care of howling. That might help. Instead of intimidating people. My goal is that she'll be able to earn her transformation control after her first. Okay, just howl. She's like, oh. Oh, werewolf. Okay. Werewolf pack. All right, there we go. So she's got 41 minutes left. She hasn't really done too much damage. She stinks. 16. Oh, where's she going? Would you like to make a donation to charity while I'm in wolf form? Sure. Not sure exactly where she went. She went somewhere. And she's now naked out in the forest. She's like, I've got no clothes on. Okay, can we change her outfit? Can we put outfit on? Sure, why don't we put an outfit on? There we go. Okay, go back home. Oh, and because she does have good emotional control, she is now racked with guilt. The weight of this werewolf curse is too much to bear. I actually had this with my first werewolf because I made her, I gave her a lot of wellness. She didn't have emotional control, but I gave her a lot of wellness. Not only do these Sims gain extra fury while sad, also might feel a sliver of remorse for their actions. So, yeah. Now that she's a werewolf, I want to level her up to runt really quickly, so I'm going to have her howl a lot, which is raising her ability as a werewolf. And there, she's a runt. Excellent. Now she just needs to experience a full moon, and hopefully, and yep, now she's a restless animal. She feels too constrained while indoors and gains extra fury without anything fun to do. So there we go. There we go. Good girl. Just continue to howl because that's good for you. Because marking your territory is actually kind of gross. Yay! Alright. She does need to make a birthday cake for herself, though. So it is Violet's birthday, and she's just having some fleas or something. So let's get that taken care of. What's she want? No. And Wolfgang is looking great. Now, the more you engage in werewolf pack and werewolf behaviors, the faster your werewolf will level up. Okay, so they weren't coming at my behest, although there goes a dog. I asked him to come and age up, so he seems like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. I'd like to be a grown-up now. All right, yay, and we're going to add birthday candles. And he is now a grown-up. Now it's her turn. Congratulations, and your third trait is family-oriented. That's actually kind of perfect. All right, congratulations, Violet. There are wolf romance options, like growl seductively and make wolf eyes at. So we may as well use it because it increases her wolf power. Yay, grr. All right, and now we're going to actually solidify the romance with a first kiss. Isn't that sweet and chaste? They never did it during their teenage years. And how about a proposal? Which isn't particularly wolfy, but we needed to get it done. Yay! Congratulations, Jacob and Violet. Let's put those candles back on the cake. Check our wolf power. Yeah, and we have 2 ability points. We're hoping to get my rage up before full moon, but that's fine. Now she and Jacob are fated mates. They're engaged, the neighbor, fated mates, soulmates, deeply connected. It's fate, deeply in love. And he's in the Moonwood Collective, and he's a friend of the Wild Things. There is a special marriage interaction, embrace fate and elope. So it makes sense to have a little wolfy wedding. It's not much, but here comes Rory. Hi, Rory. Nope, nope. Let's get married first. Not a lot of pomp and circumstance, but it is what it is. There we go. Do you take each other as your lawfully wedded and bonded, fated wolves? Yay! Okay, nice sniffing in the air, and let's make sure everybody's having a great time. Okay, yay. All right, betrothed flirt with each other and scratch the fleas away. That's great. Let's scratch the fleas away. Okay, we're going to have some drinks together. Or not. All right, why don't you make drinks for everyone? Because Dennis left the post, which we don't get, but okay. Okay, I've never done this before, but this sounds like fun. Her fury is building at her own wedding. This is awesome. Great job, Violet. Here, take a slice. Got the wedding cake. Yay! All right, any food? Okay, why don't everybody take... Oh, no, not that. I'm kind of looking forward to her rampaging at her own wedding. She's right there. This is awesome. That's nice. Rory and her and Jacob do love each other. That's very nice. Okay, and they did it. They got a gold wedding. Yay. So no wedding rampage, but that would have been funny. She's getting close, though. And immediately after trying for a baby, Violet decided to mark her territory. Lovely. Thank you. That's lovely. And we can't mop it up because that's just gross. And she's eating for two. Yay, Violet. Okay. Now she's going to have some puppies. She's having puppies. Violet Kitty is having puppies. So the enhanced smell, unfortunately, I can't queue up a whole bunch at a time. I can just queue up one. But let's go ahead and... Oh, nice kiss. Thanks for laying it on. Let's howl a little bit. Smell. Howl. The more we engage in these, the faster we'll level up. And she's reaching her fury, at which point I won't be able to control her at all. But right now I'm just getting her leveled up, and my goal is for her to, hopefully, okay, before she hits full fury, I'm going to teleport her up to the top of the mountain. I figure I might be able to keep her from... There we go. Maybe she won't scare anybody and intimidate anybody in the rampage if I keep her far away from people. I put a bow on her head. I put a bow on her head because I could. The goal is to hopefully get this ability, Transformation Mastery, and that's done by not scaring anybody. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Absolutely. Knock yourself out. Dig away, Violet. Dig away. P, that's good too. Scratch for fleas. That's good. Oh, okay. Well, I tried. Here, where's she going? Where's she going? Where's she going? Okay. Don't scare your husband. Don't intimidate. Oh, you're happy. She's happy. Don't intimidate your husband. Okay. Is there anything we can do? Can I get him to do something with you? Like maybe kiss? All right. Well, I don't know. On she goes with her rampage. I don't know if she'll... Okay. Try to regain control. Try to regain... Oh, she got it. Okay, and let's see. Nope. She apparently scared her husband. Sad but true. Okay, it's 10:44, and now the full moon is taking over. So hopefully we'll be able to get this taken care of. Back to the mountaintop. My hope is that if I constantly have her scavenging the ground, she doesn't feel the need to intimidate others. So far, I don't think she's done it, this change. That's good. And is working on her werewolf powers by scavenging the grounds. She might be finding things. We'll check on her inventory later. She's enraged, which is fine. Let's just keep her busy. In the meantime, she's earning werewolf points. I don't know if that's what they're called, but that's what I'm calling them. Now she's inspired. I'm going to have to check her inventory to see if she's got anything interesting in there. Oh, she got something. And she's pregnant. You can see the little baby belly in her wolf form. Okay. She's not quite finished with hers, but Christopher is like watching her just go after stuff in the ground. It's like I'm keeping her busy. Oh, okay. Woot! Okay, good job. Now, let's check. Did she do it? Did she succeed? She did not! So upset. So upset. Guess she must have managed to intimidate somebody when I wasn't looking. And you know, werewolves shouldn't be intimidated by another werewolf, especially not one that's brand new. Okay, well, I'm going to probably try to get this Let's Play done in about 6 episodes. And so right now, she's just shy of her prime rank. And I'll see you soon in the pixelated world. That's all I have to say. VK out.